Hello all, welcome to the Milestone video, number 8 I believe. In this case, I'm not actually sure. In any case, this is the Titanic Milestone video, or Titanic drawings, where I show you drawings of the RMS Titanic that I made in a notebook. It might be kind of lame, especially compared to what I wanted to do, but it's probably more immediate, so whatever. In any case, this is the first drawing. I think I've adjusted the contrast a bit, so hopefully you can see this. Here's Jack Dawson. This is the scene where Lovejoy handcuffs him to a pipe and just leaves him for dead in the lower decks of the ship, which is obvious. I mean, you can see the water. It's flooding in through the porthole. It's flooding the hallways. In a bit of trouble. There's some lights on the wall. I don't know what... There's pipes on the ceiling as I tried to imitate the third class. Something auto-changing the brightness and stuff. But in any case, there's also some, like, alarm light. I don't know what that is exactly, but I drew it there, so whatever. Just deal with it. Here, I don't know if there's anything more to see. Yeah, this is just a third-class hallway that's flooding. You can see the water there. There's someone's door and some lamps, and then there's the pipes in the ceiling. I kind of like this drawing. It's pretty cool. Proportions seem really good on it, too. Now, here's another drawing. This is a ship that's sinking. I think this is the water line. I'm not sure. I think I was going to truncate it here, but obviously we know that that's not the case anymore. Wish I could erase that. In any case, we have obvious list here. We have a flare that's going up doing SOS and Morse code. Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually have like fireworks that did that? It'd be so much easier to help for people to be saved. Like, hey, look, there's a flare, SOS, they're in trouble. And there's a lifeboat right here for whatever reason. Now here's another drawing of a sinking ship that I drew. Same one, I think, as before. We have a little message here. Help! I can't stop drawing this. Because I couldn't stop drawing that when I was drawing these pictures. It's like I kept drawing this picture and I could not stop doing it to save my life. I mean, it's listing. I don't know what else there is to say about it. Here's two more uncompleted drawings. They don't look that good, but they're okay, I suppose. Here's another one. I think there's a British flag there. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's a British flag, but it's going to be hard for you to see that. In any case, the ship's actually not listing. Then there's like an outline of another ship that's completely unfinished right there. So I think that's good. Then we have, yeah, this is erased. I don't know why I did that. But in any case, we have like a, I think I know why I did it. This ship is just too big. I was trying to make it sink, but the problem is it's like it was too big or something. So I said screw it, but it still looks pretty cool to me. I think this is probably one of my better drawings right here out of all of them. This says Prom 2009 because it was supposed to parallel a story that was like a parody of the Titanic where those prom goers have the ship start sinking on them. That'll help a little bit, hopefully. I don't know. You can see the idea of the ship. I really like that. That's better. Yeah, there we go. I think, yeah, there was like a flare that's going up there that I erased. This is really cool looking. It's starting to list, obviously, as we can see. The Prom 2009 is still there. I even included the lifeboats. And there's a schematic that shows like how many portholes or something this ship's supposed to be long and wide and all that stuff for future drawings. Unfortunately, I think I only did one more of this particular instance. Which you're about to see right here. See as we go. Yep, look at that. See. Not as good as maybe the previous ones, but it's still okay. It's a diagonal drawing. Give me a break, man. Continuing, we have more sinking. There's a couple more unfinished ships. Yeah, I wasn't obsessed at all when I drew these pictures. Then we have portholes, listing more. Oh wow, you know, it's more of the same old, same old. Okay, finally here's something different a little bit. We have another interior hallway that seems to be taking on water. Actually included the list in it. That's pretty cool. I'm going to try to get this in, but I don't know how well I'm going to do. There's a few of those little, like, first-class lights there, which don't even fit now that I think about it. Why the hell would there be first-class lights in the third class? Here's the same hallway that somehow managed to spawn an extra light, sinking even further. Yeah, look at where did that come from? Well, I like this one a lot. Here, there's a couple lamps. There's one of the gates to the lower decks that seems to be taking on a substantial amount of water. Well, I mean, there's water that's flooding out. You can see the ripples there, and it's coming out on the carpet and washing it out. Carpet's just a bunch of, like, diamonds and squares. Actually, no, just squares. Diamonds are not real shapes. Parallelograms are real shapes. Yeah, I'm talking science in this. 2 maintenance floors erased, and we have, get this, floodlights, because it's flooding. The aqueduct. I always like calling ships the aqueduct. Oh, look at that. I think that's, like, water flooding in there. You can even see, like, the washed out portholes. There's a couple people there that are not liking this. Whoa, oh my, yeah. It's always a nice sight. You look over the side of the ship. Hey, look, there's my room, and it's partly underwater. That would suck. More decks. Oh, yeah, this is supposed to approximate Jack Dawson's. I think I moved that porthole. Here, the water is about up to the window, like it was when Lovejoy punched Jack. Then here, it's starting to actually catch up. The water's all the way to the top of the page. Here, it's mostly just 2 unfinished floors with very wide doors. And here's a partially finished floor. This actually doesn't have any water in it, surprisingly. And there's these ceiling lamps and another lamp that's like a light bulb with a cage over it. Another undrawn sinking ship. I think coming up is a part where I threw a bunch of pencil sketches out. Now here's something interesting. This is the RMS Climate Titanic. Untouched climate. First factories, 1920s, 1980s. You see, I'm putting a message today and then 2018. That's nice. That's always nice. You can see the ship is really starting to take on water by that point. I think, okay, yeah. Here's an idea for a movie or something. Chance of stopping global warming. The RMS Climate, it reads. And then the music would be in Building Environmental Panic, a play-off of James Horner's A Building Panic that played in the actual Titanic movie. Here is a little diss on George W. Bush, who I loathe. It says, the environment isn't in any danger. And he's saying that, well, he's on the ship right here, which obviously, yeah, if that's not danger, what the hell's wrong with you? SOS flare again. I love drawing those things, don't I? Somehow they launched it from the top of the Crow's Nest Tower. That makes total sense. And then here's a little landmass, and it says, welcome to Florida. As in the sea level totally obscured Florida, and that's all that's left. Yeah, here's a few just sketch drawings. I'm going to skip these because there's really not much to see. There's another sinking ship. All these don't have any portholes somehow. I think here I was playing with exactly how many floors I wanted the ship to have. I decided at some point that 3 wasn't enough. Here it has like 4. I'm trying to bend that up so you can see it. I better hurry. The sun's starting to come into this room. In any case, here we have a satanic-looking tree cutter. She's got a little devil tail, and he's chopping a tree down. Then we have the Amazon rainforest with like 1 tree left. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Now, then we have Waikiki Beach with an oil rig that says closed for drilling because we're that desperate for oil. We're going to shut down public beaches. Then here's the... Okay, I need to shut down. I need to lower this contrast a little bit. Sorry. Just a little. In any case, this is the RMS environment. Santa Claus has unfortunately been locked up because they're taking his coal away because they're that desperate for fuel energy. That's just sad. You know, don't they get enough in their stockings being bad little politicians? Then we have Don't Open Till Xmas. Of course, when Santa's not there, how does Xmas come? So he's kind of screwed. Some random person standing on an iceberg. It says the North Pole. Oh, look, we have another oil rig. Santa's coal, and we're taking it away. And they found a very naughty list that reads, And they're chopping it up with their helicopters because it's evidence against the evil politicians. It's just Bush, treason, Cheney, hunting, Drew Peterson, murder, and Lee Harvey Oswald, conspiracy. Then we have a few aliens that are questioning their motives of whether or not they actually want to come to Earth and inhabit it. Here they are. And they call us hostile. And he's like, are you sure that this is the pristine landscape you told us of? Well, it was in the 1900s. Yeah, things change, don't they? Oh no, the RMS Popeye. This was based off of Popeye versus E. coli. Look, an iceberg. And he eats the spinach. This is record scratch. What's wrong with this spinach? And then gulp, and then he toots really loud because he's got E. coli poisoning. And the force of the air coming out of the funnel from the toot actually makes it the ship go under the water level. It starts sinking, and it just totally sinks. So, yeah, they totally screwed themselves. Here's another sinking ship. We've seen this before, don't we? And we have another one. The one up there is kind of interesting. This one's kind of bland. This is actually pretty nice drawing, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut the tape. Here's finally just a generic drawing of the RMS Titanic. Somehow, instead of portholes on the side, it reads RMS Titanic. Well, whatever. It's listing. Then we have, what the fuck? Boom! I don't know why that's there, to be quite honest with you. Here's the nice drawings. Okay. Now I'm going to try this again. Here we have an actual sinking ship. You would play Near My God to Thee at this point because the water is starting to come up the deck. There's a swimming pool that, due to the intense list of the ship, the water is actually starting to come out of the side and fall into the ocean. Here we have the sun rising and a little porthole that's partly underwater. There's a couple tables and chairs. Then we have what's this? Oh, yeah, we have more sinking. We have actual lights that. Yeah, we see that it's really coming in. Somehow there's like a little plaza inside the ship, probably like the commerce area. So I don't know what door that goes to. There's water clearly flooding in. Then we have a McDonald's. And Ronald McDonald's giving us all some words of advice. Put a life vest on, everybody. Come on, put a life vest on. And we have chairs and tables that actually look, I think, decently to scale. But the problem is they seem to go into the wall pretty far, but I can't really tell. You know, who cares about scale? The ship's sinking. We're all going to die. This is probably one of my favorite ones. I just like the way this light looks right here. Here we have the actual salmon color of the sunrise. I try to keep it accurate. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I don't know what this is. It's probably that's like drawings from the other side, I'm guessing. We have a porthole that's submerged. We have those two tables and chairs. Yeah, things are starting to get a little bit ugly here. Now we take a view from the top deck. I even drew the boards. Look at me. I'm actually pretty good at this. This table and chairs are looking not so good. The pool's largely submerged for the most part. The gates are going under. This one's still got a little bit of leeway. Lower decks, yeah, that looks really nice. Shorting. This looks even worse. Now that first table's gone. I don't know why I drew this. There shouldn't be like light blue there and whatever. The list is getting notably larger, my boy. And we have a view from inside that like corridor that's up here. So it's inside this corridor. And we see water's actually starting to flood in. Well, it's about to flood in, I should say, not starting to. Then then I think this proportion's off somehow, but it's about to reach this door, which magically shut itself. I don't know how it does that. But yeah, that's not good. And there's look, the little umbrella table for like transfers. Then that's nice. Then here the sun's starting to rise. And there's like a little DJ stand. And I think the colored part's about to end. It's about to go back to just pencil sketches. Even have like a little record player thing. As if we still use records. Yeah. There's that little thing on top of the ship. It's starting to go down due to the intense listing of the ship, dragging the little stereo speaker with it on this side. And lower the brightness a bit there. It doesn't get washed out. But in any case, we can still see the sun is starting to set. Or rise, not set. The DJ stand is flooding in. These benches are starting to go under. And now it's about to break the gate. And here you'd play the building panic, but whatever. Sketches. Oh, look at that. That's nice. More niceness. It broke the gates. Now it's really starting to flood. And some little bench managed to go away. I don't know how that happened. And then I think we're back to this stuff. Yep, more sketches. Sorry, I gave up on that. Here's a staircase. I don't know where that goes. How much more of this is even left? Oh yeah, this is the second to last drawing, isn't it? Now we have one more. You have a firework going off. Then we have a ship that's way bigger. Go Titanic. That's another story I want to write. You got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors now. Then we got Drew Pickles up there from Speakonia. I wouldn't look that up. That's some stupid thing that is just based on immaturity. But yeah, they're shooting a rocket at him to try to kill him instead of trying to save themselves. We need to kill Drew Pickles too. He's like, whatever. Well, in any case, I think that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I like those drawings. Those are pretty good. Those are some of the better ones I've ever made. Maybe I'll do another one of these drawing type deals later on. In fact, I probably will at some point. In any case, I'm going to sign off now, and I'll see you later.